I really love nature, but sometimes when you plant anything, a flower, anything, but you don't actually think that nature would be against you. Sometimes it's not, but look at this. This is a sunflower. So you can see the birds have actually eaten every little seed. So what did I write down? I just decided to harvest them all. So this is the one that they haven't gotten to yet. So saved. However, for some, they've actually started, but I caught them early. So these ones, they will actually go for my chickens, because it's better they go for my chickens, because the chickens I raise, they give me eggs. Sometimes I eat them. Most of the time they give me eggs. So these will go for my chickens. So I'm gonna be only saving the complete ones. So this is how you actually clean your sunflower if you wanted to keep the seeds. So you just do this, use your hands. You can, guys, if you can see, this looks like tiny sunflowers. Just focus. It looks like tiny sunflowers. You can see the hairs in there, and the ants are actually enjoying whatever juices that they find in here, because believe it or not, there's actually feed for the ants, and then you will see them all over the sunflowers. So that's how you clean your sunflower. Touch it while it's still soft. You can do this, but then remember, once it dries up, these hairs would actually be pointy. They will be thorny. They might end up poking your skin. So I would say do this while the sunflower is very soft and fresh. So once you for you to keep them, and then you can just keep them like this, right? But then remove all the tiny flowers while the sunflowers are fresh, so that by that you're actually saving yourself some time and some hard labor, because it becomes very hard once they've completely dried up to remove these. And then, as you can see, each and every, you can see all these tiny particles. They become very sharp, and once they're dry, they become pointy, as hard as stones, and they'll poke your skin. They'll poke your hands real good. So you can use gloves, but since they are soft, I know I've been working with sunflower for quite some time now, so I know. So this is, you can see, so you can continue removing. You can even remove these outer. If they actually rub the sunflower, you can remove all this. So you can dry your sunflowers like this. Keep them in not direct, I would say not direct sunlight. Just keep them in an area where they'll be away from ants. They'll be away from birds. Because once you keep them outside, the birds are going to see them again. The birds around here, they are used to the sunflowers, and then they will even see them from a distance. If you dry them outside, you'll find them like this. They will eat them up. Right, you find them like that. So you can't dry them outside. You need to keep them indoors, away from the birds and the chickens. If your chickens are used to the sunflowers again. So this is number one, not to saving. So put the knife away. So this is number two, the one that I was saving. This is number three. Right, cleaning them up. This is number three. So I'm happy with that. So for this, let's go back to the chickens. I can save some of the seeds here, but my chickens, they really enjoy this. So I'm not really worried. Just go back to the chickens. And also, all these tiny flowers that you see, these ones, you have to mix them with your feed, your chicken feed, and then your chickens will eat them. So I'm gonna take some maize right now, and I'm gonna mix everything that you see down here. I'm gonna mix it with some feed, and then your chickens will eat everything up, right? So the nothing goes to waste, right? Because if you just drop them in your chicken coop like this, you end up wasting a lot, right? You can even chop them up to tiny pieces, and then let the chickens eat them, right? So that's how it goes. Remember, this is with 7 guys. Remember, guys, you can get the seeds from us. You can get the seeds from me. You can just hit me up, and then with chocolate, if you're in South Africa, it will be one of the easiest things to do. And then we are looking into having all the seeds available on the store and also on Etsy. That's what we are still looking into. But then I want to do this, guys. I want to grow things. I don't want to run too many things. I want to grow things and share with the world and whoever watches. That's where my interest is right now. So, however, I can't just not share with seeds. These seeds are great. Like they're amazing. See, okay, let's save them again. In my experience, once they're still this, once they're not deep maroon like this, these seeds, they most of the time for me, I found them to be less. There's a less chance for them germinating once you do. But once they are all deep red like this, high chance of germination, very high. No complete chance of germination, but this ones sometimes you lose a lot. So I think I'm gonna give this one to the chicken again. So it's to crush and mix them with the feed, then let's feed the chickens.